to know, thinking we're talking about being Jewish now, what's been done to me as a Jew is I've been circumcised. So he's been hacked. No, he's been circumcised because he's a Jew. So that's that.
Okay, thank you. I think what's confusing a lot of people and kind of like shocking the internet right now is how abrupt all of this is. It's a lot. It's a lot of info dump that you're pouring on people, you know? It was all a lot, all at once, and you're trending, and everyone's like, oh, it's over, Sega's gonna get you. You're taking a lot of risks, man. A lot of risks.
Okay, it's not the first time I've done an info dump. And secondly, the risk is relative. I understand that the internet wants to play cancel games, great. But in the world of business where people are a little more, dare I say, cool-headed and rational, they will, I would like to think, look at the source tweet and say, oh, this is what started it? That's not a big deal, is it? That's an honorable opinion to have and an honorable thought to express. I'm actually not opining on the intricacies of the conflict the way so many people who love to opine on these things do. I deliberately avoided that intentionally to not spark that type of controversy. The video itself, which I did not create, I just shared, shows the graphic imagery, which is why I put a trigger warning on it, which, again, people pointed out, that's not typical, that can't be Mike. Your detective work, ladies and gentlemen, not so great. But I did it in a way to make sure that I'm requesting the general public desire among my fellow Jews to have our fellow Jewish hostages to have them come home safely. And then nothing more. I'm not adding to that. So the internet inferring and adding and conflating and blowing up, that's what it does. Not surprised by that. Shouldn't have been surprised by that. But that, if it comes to any of my clients questioning me, I'm going to say, can we chat about this for a minute? And I'll explain, here's the original tweet. Here are some of my replies. It's just me being snarky, me getting defensive, responding with comedy, self-deprecating humor as I do. And that's that. And that's me. And they know me well enough, I would hope, to know, oh yeah, it is you. So we'll see.
Yeah. So, like I said in the beginning, I'm not really sure what's going on in the situation. I don't even know if you're not, whatever. People have probably already debunked that by now. You probably already debunked that. Whatever. So that's kind of all I wanted to ask was what's with the circumcision and maybe a rock fell on your head or something. But I hope you have a good night, man. And it was a good talk. And I hope you can stay mutual buddies.
But so far, so good. I'm here to debunk. I'm good at that, and that's why we're here. So
all right.
Every little bit helps. Thank you so much. Good night.
You have a good night.
Looking at the line of people and wondering how long this will drag on, but let's keep it moving. Scully was just there. We're now up to, hang on, he disappeared. Hang on if you can hear me. I don't know how this works from the other end. Scully, there you go. Is it you? Now you're gone. Don't make me count down now. 10, 9, another. Hello. Great,
Hello.
you're there. Welcome.
Hi.
Hi.
I would just like to say a few things that I'm on here.
That's why we're here.
To be quick, just listening in.
Thank you.
I just I find it very disappointing to hear all this from you. Just mainly just wanted to say that first. Mainly because you are certainly allowed to share your opinions, but personally, and I think a lot of people that I've talked to about this matter, because I just woke up and read this, disagree very heavily. And I'd just like you to sort of, just explain a bit more. I'm just a bit curious on that before I fully ask you some more questions.
Sure, you're dropping out, but I'll try and make sense of what you said. You're disappointed that I've expressed an opinion you disagree with. Is that the gist of your question? Okay.
Yes.
I will counter that by saying people are allowed to disagree with people. You don't have to agree with everyone. You're not supposed to agree with everyone. People are allowed to disagree. In America, I'm guessing you may not be from America, but in America, there is a right of free speech, at least as the government is concerned. The government has to allow hate speech. So if you allow speech from people you agree with, you also have to allow speech from people you disagree with, no matter how vile that might be. I believe the opinion I expressed is not particularly vile. The opinion I expressed, and just to clear up any confusion, I want the Jewish hostages to return home safely. I don't think that's controversial. I guess I can widen that to say I want all hostages to be released home, to return home safely, wherever in the world they're being kept hostage, and there are several hostages happening around the world. But in this case, I was referring to a specific video that a Jewish friend of mine shared with me, a fellow Jew, of a song parody he wrote about wishing the return of the